Hey guys, good morning, it's Tony. Before I start the video, I do want to say please like, subscribe, and comment. If you want to join the Patreon, it's patreon.com/but I'm not a trader. So let's get into the video. As of right now, I think we are possibly headed down to 445. We already hit my target of 450 from being up here like at 460. I'm like, oh, you know what? They were gonna drop $10. We did. We're at 450, or we dropped 450. We came down to 447. You are on big trend right now. So again, this is probably major. Is this major trend? I think it's still a minor trend, right? I think major trend is right here. I would consider this major trend. Yeah, this would probably be major trend here. Let me see. There's something else on the weekly. Yeah, and then we have actually. I would consider this major trend because it's on the weekly. So major trend would be here, and then you have your first minor trend on the daily, right? This one right there, right? That goes all the way here, and then I think you have your little 4-hour, and then you have your 4-hour trends right here, right? Actually, let's use the 8-hour because I think it's a little bit easier to run our trends on the 8-hour. Line charts. How does a line chart work on these? Yeah. So let me get rid of this. Let me get rid of this trend. Let's do this. Right. I like the 8-hour because it's a lot. The 8-hour is a lot cleaner for use for trends, right? And then you have this one. And again, you don't have to use. It's subjective wherever you want to use your actual trends and stuff. So you don't have to use. Let me see. Here. I always forget. Actually, I'll do this one with the regular. Where's that 4-hour? So I think this should actually be here. Yeah, I think this should be like right. Give me 1 second. Right there. So low hanging fruit right here. No, not this. This doesn't seem like the right trend. This is the only thing that I can think of right now for a nice little trend here. Right. Yeah, right there. So right now, essentially, you are on. Whoop. Damn it, why doesn't this want to go? There you go. Put that there. Right, and then this. Jesus. This should be like right there. So you are starting to break down a little bit under that under that minor trend here, right? So next logical step is for us to come down to 445 and then bounce to 448. But every single time, roughly, when we hit a big trend like this, right? This is like a big minor trend, right? This is, I think, your last minor trend. Until you start hitting some major trends here, right? So that's what I'm thinking right now. Damn, what if we do the daily? No, I don't think that works. I don't think that works. That's too much of a difference. Sorry, I'm just trying to get these trends right. Yeah, the only thing that I can see is this. So this I can see like that. And then trend would be here. And then this one's kind of a funky trend. I don't even know if I want to use a trend for, this minor trend here. Yeah, we'll stick with this for now, right? Unless I see something else that I like, yeah. So, I mean, I do see us right on this trend here, right? Regardless, right? We can definitely bounce up back to 450 before crashing down to 445, right? And I do think we're headed down to 445. I've been telling you guys for a while since I started making the videos. I think a couple days ago, right? SPY was primed to drop. It was primed to drop, and I was short like a bunch of crap, right? So I did make out a lot on Forex specifically. Again, I won't say that. I won't tell you guys how much I make unless you guys join the Patreon, right? I don't like really being public with that stuff. But yeah, you came down, right? It came down super hard from 460 here. You dropped I still think you have another roughly $10 to go, right? And the reason I say that is because on the 2-week, right? Generally on these 2-week closes, you tend to drop about like $20, right? And again, it's happened almost every single time. So from high to low, right? 417 to 394. That's roughly 20 bucks, right? And again, I'm looking at exact closes, right? So again, perfect close, perfect entry on that 2 week, right? This one was pretty hard, 415 all the way down to 365. So this is actually closer to like a $35-$40 drop on that perfect entry, right? Perfect entry, 2 week, again. Well, not perfect entry, but not just entry in general, 450 down to 425, so $25 drop. And then again, you've already dropped, from these high wicks, from this high wick, right? You've dropped from 460 essentially all the way down to 447, so like a $13 drop. I think you still have another maybe $6 left to go, I think, right? And a $6 drop will take us down to like 441, 440-ish. So I do think that we're gonna keep going. We might possibly run back up to like 450 before eventually dropping back down to like, I'd say like a 442, 440-ish, somewhere around this range, right? I think we're definitely coming down somewhere around here. You might recover a little bit over the weekend, right? Like an overnight gap. You did close this 4-hour bear trigger, right? On like yesterday, right? But you're already starting to see some signs of a recovery-ish on SPY, especially if we're hitting trend, right? Usually, I'd say there's like a 95% chance that we bounce up to maybe like 450. We can probably even do this, right? Chart, line. I mean, right now your range, right? If you're just doing ranges, your range is pretty on the nose here. So let's do this. Range, right? And then you haven't really bounced yet. So if I would consider a range, I would say that this trend here would be the bottom of your range for now, right? For now, because we don't know yet. We don't know if this is actually bottom of range. So the next logical step is for us to bounce up to 450, and then possibly that takes us even lower to 445. And that's going to be that drop. But I think CPI is going to be, CPI is this week, I think, right? Which I got to double check because I actually don't know. So that's gonna be a very big thing. CPI is gonna be a very, very big thing, and I think a lot of people, while some people think that you're gonna be, a lot. What is it called? Some people think that it's gonna be the same. Some people think it's gonna be higher, lower, whatever. A lot of my chat thinks that we're gonna start going up on CPI, which is kind of insane to think about. It's kind of insane to think that there's a chance that CPI can actually go higher, and that would extremely hurt the market, right? That'll give you a really good direction of where we can possibly go. So again, yeah, you have really good support here already at this 447. So I think you can possibly hit 448 again ish. But again, if you break these levels, I think we're going all the way back to 450, right? 450 is a daily level on the SPX on the SPY. So if you go up here, right, I think I'm 100% shorting somewhere around this range. And again, you have another pretty solid level right here, like right around here. So I think while you're coming up here, the 50 MA is going to come down here, and I think the short might actually come in at 449. So you might pop all the way here on Sunday, Monday. Sunday on SPX, SPY might open up here, right, on Monday on 449, possibly 448 on SPY, and then you crash super hard. We'll see what happens, but yeah, we're coming back down. Still think we have a little bit more to go. I think target right now is 440. That 450 target already hit. I think we're going to go a little bit lower. We already started to break that trend. I think you might see a little bit of a pop on Sunday, Monday towards CPI. And then you have that, that evident crash after CPI if it does come in higher. So with that being said, I don't even know how long I've been recording for, but I don't think I'm going to make another video. If anything, I'll make another one like Monday or something, and I'll put like other TA for like Tesla, Amazon, whatever and stuff. So with that being said, I'll see you guys later. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.